Well, tonight, a new study released from the DEC shows what you are breathing in. The state hosting a public meeting this evening, releasing the results of the air quality in 10 underserved communities. In an effort to monitor pollutants, the state sampled the air quality in areas near traffic and dense transportation, as well as areas with high commercial and industrial use. Well, here in western New York, the state focused on Buffalo, Tonawanda, and the Niagara Falls region. The study determining the air quality in and around the downtown area to be considered hazardous, and surrounding neighborhoods are seeing a significant decline in quality. Well, keeping your health in mind tonight, I attended tonight's presentation and spoke with neighbors who are calling for more transparency and action from the city and state. The DEC sharing their call for community leadership to step forward to help work with their community to identify solutions, and a local coalition making their voices heard once again, stating that the air quality will only decline should the billion-dollar Kensington Expressway tunnel be constructed over the expressway.
The goal of this project was specific to disadvantaged communities, and the reason for that is that people in disadvantaged communities, some of the criteria are the vulnerabilities, and we want to make sure that we're protective of everyone in New York State, but especially our most vulnerable population.
The New York State Department of Environmental Conservation and community partners and stakeholders holding a public meeting on the results of DEC's statewide community air monitoring initiative. The initiative that was released in August showed the first phase of the state's historic effort to monitor air quality in 10 disadvantaged communities using local data collected through mobile and stationary monitoring. And from Tuesday night's meeting, it's safe to say the turnout was better than expected, but left some residents with more questions than answers.
We're hearing all about air quality, but how are we putting information into the hands of residents, right? So how, I shouldn't have to have a PhD. I shouldn't have to be an environmental scientist to understand what is going on around me.
Dr. Monica Miles is a UB Engineering Education Assistant Professor. She says she liked the screening tool that put a focus on disadvantaged communities.
We have people of color, and where we have poor people, we're more likely to see environmental injustices. And I really like that the screening tool provides us the data to show and highlight what we know anecdotally is happening. We can say, no, this is your data, and we can pull it and we can advocate around the data.
Matthew Austin with the Eastside Parkways Coalition says that he's interested in the state's Kensington Expressway project.
I think we should fill it in and restore the full parkway and get rid of the highway, because I think, especially when you look at some of the health outcomes, so whether it's elevated levels of like heart disease, cancer, asthma, it's just common sense would show that, you know, just decades of the residents breathing in particulate matter and other fumes has affected people's health.
And Valerie Jawong is the Western New York Climate Council co-founder. She says the organization is engaged in 2 lawsuits, one at the state level and one at the federal level, regarding the proposed Kensington Tunnel project.
And I'm really here to learn more about what the state has to say and make a comment with respect to their approach to air quality in Buffalo, and especially on the east side where the proposed Kensington Tunnel will be.
Well, this was the final in-person meeting for the Air Monitoring Initiative, and there will be a virtual meeting on October 23rd from 6 to 8 p.m. More information can be found on WKBW.com.